Tesla stock dropped for a second after delivery numbers came in short from Wall Street expectations. However, they're recovering as I'm writing this. China numbers were outstanding and made up a big part of it. Today, we're talking about Tesla's delivery numbers, Tesla Energy, analyst price predictions, and Tesla's self-driving feature, China and Tesla's V4 Superchargers, also the Cybertruck explosion in Vegas. So let's dive into it. Welcome to my channel where I give you the latest Tesla news. Tesla's self-driving technology is improving, but imperfections remain. Market talk. Driving a Model 3 with the latest version of Tesla's FSD was impressive and required no intervention, though imperfections remain obvious and prevent us from recommending its use, tourist analyst said in a research note. It isn't clear whether the imperfections are due to Tesla's AI technology, which would be less concerning, or its sensor system with no vertical elevated sensor, which appears to make the self-driving technology perceptually challenged, the analyst said. While the 15-mile test run without any intervention was impressive, the technology is just not ready for prime time yet. I don't believe Tesla was trying to get it released yet to the public, as into the robotaxi business. It's just the improvements that counts. Well, I'm not expecting it to be 100% until 2026, to be honest. What do you think? Let me know down below. Benzinga Newswire, Tesla to deploy its first V4 Superchargers in China by 2025. Report. Tesla set to deploy its first V4 Superchargers in China in 2025. CNEV Post reports, citing a post shared on Weibo, that the V4 Superchargers utilizes Tesla's latest charging technology to enhance the overall charging experience. Announced in November 2024, the new V4 cabinets are designed to increase speeds and support Tesla's upcoming semi-truck set for production in 2026. These cabinets support 400 to 1000 volt vehicle architectures and deliver up to 500 kilowatt for cars and 1.2 megawatts for the semi, with the ability to power 8 posts and double the number of stalls per cabinet. The V4 Superchargers will also be compatible with a wider range of third-party electric vehicle models. Tesla has over 60,000 superchargers globally, with more than 11,500 located in mainland China, CNEV adds. However, reports about China's V4 supercharger rollout have surfaced before Teslarati reports. In December, local media outlets like Gasco reported that Tesla plans to deploy its V4 stations in mainland China by 2025. In fact, the company began building its charging network in China after entering the market in late 2013, per CNEV Post. In February 2021, Tesla's Shanghai supercharging factory opened, marking the production of the first V3 superchargers. The factory covers nearly 5,000 square meters, combining R&D and production facilities. And just on a side note, on Friday, MT Newswire reported that Tesla shareholders appeal Musk pay decision to Delaware Supreme Court. Tesla shareholders on Monday filed a notice of appeal with the Supreme Court of the state of Delaware over a lower court's recent decision to block Elon Musk's pay package. Now, let's hope for the best. Now, this is awesome. Market chatter. Tesla Cybertruck got added to the list of EVs eligible for US subsidies. Tesla Cybertruck joined the short list of electric vehicles that qualify for up to $7,500 in U.S. tax credits, Bloomberg reported Thursday, citing the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection Agency. Currently, 18 EV and plug-in hybrids qualify for a credit, down from 22 last year, the report said. And I just love Giorgia Meloni, or maybe just because I'm half Italian. So Giorgia Meloni shoots down national security concerns over Elon Musk's Italy investment plans. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has stated that investments by companies owned by Elon Musk do not pose a threat to Italy's national security. Meloni emphasizes the importance of evaluating investments through the lens of national interest. So, what happened? Meloni's relationship with Tesla CEO Elon Musk has sparked attention in Italy, especially after Musk awarded her in New York, Bloomberg reported on Friday. Musk has been vocal in the Italian political and business landscape, including his comments on Italy's demographic challenges and telecom issues. Discussions between Meloni and Musk have focused on space and artificial intelligence investments. Italy's regulatory framework allows foreign space companies to operate, aligning with Musk's interest. Meloni praises Musk, describing him as a genius, and criticized the portrayal of him as a monster due to his political stance. Other European leaders, like German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, have been critical of Musk, particularly regarding his political affiliations. And of course they do. Musk is about freedom, and Europe has become very restricted, to say the least. Despite concerns, Meloni defended her friendship with Musk, asserting her independence in decision-making. She highlighted her government's effort to regulate private space activities, showcasing a balance between personal alliances and national interests. So why does this matter? Now, the relationship between Meloni and Musk is significant as it reflects broader geopolitical and economic implications. Musk's investments in Italy come at a time when the country is seeking to bolster its technological and space sectors. The Italian government's new regulatory framework for foreign space companies aligns with Musk's business interests, potentially fostering innovation and economic growth in Italy. Now check this out. Elon Musk donates Tesla shares worth over $101 million to charities. Elon Musk donated 268,000 shares to charities before the onset of 2025, as per a regulatory filing dated December 31st. So, what happened? Now, according to the filing, Musk gave the shares to certain charities as part of his year-end tax planning. Pretty smart, I might say. The filing did not name the charities, but said they have no current intention to sell such stock. Following the transaction, Musk still owns 410.794 million shares of the company. Considering Tesla's closing price of $379.28 on Thursday, the 268,000 shares Musk gave to charity are worth $101.6 million as of Friday. Now, why would this be important? According to Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Musk has a total net worth of $415 billion, significantly higher than that of Jeff Bezos, who seconds Musk's with a $239 billion of net worth. In addition to being the CEO of Tesla, Musk is also CEO of SpaceX. He owns X, formerly known as Twitter, also Neuralink and XAI. Tesla, however, is the only public listed company among the rest of them. The charitable foundation called the Musk Foundation, as per its website, makes grants in support of human space exploration and advocacy, science and engineering education, and development of safe artificial intelligence, among other causes. And before we get into the numbers, here are some analyst predictions. Canaccord Genuity George Conorikas maintains a buy rating on Tesla and raises price target to $404 from $298. Evercore ISI adjusts price target on Tesla to $275 from $195. Truist Securities analyst William Stein maintains a hold on Tesla and lowers price target to $351 from $360. Goldman Sachs reiterates its price target of $345 and a neutral rating. Tesla has an average rating of hold and a price target of $298.39, according to analysts polled by FactSet. Here we go. Tesla's fourth quarter deliveries fall short of expectations. In the fourth quarter of 2024, Tesla delivered approximately 496,000 vehicles. While this represents a 7% sequential increase and a 2% rise year over year, it still missed Wall Street consensus estimates, which ranged from 500,000 to 510,000. Production numbers were also underwhelming, with 459,000 vehicles produced in the fourth quarter, marking a 2% decline quarter over quarter and a 7% drop year over year. Goldman Sachs analyst Mark Delaney said, "We believe weakness in Europe was offset by growth in China, and the US deliveries were down modestly year over year, with a growth from the Cybertruck offset by declines in other models." Full self-driving progress and robotaxi potential. Tesla continues to make strides in its full self-driving software, with version 13 rollout to customers in late 2024. Crowdsourced data from Tesla's FSD tracker indicates that miles to critical intervention have improved to 260 to 400 miles under V13 compared to 200 to 300 miles under the previous version. And while Tesla appears to lead the autonomous driving technology, the road to achieving a level of safety superior to human drivers remains challenging.
Welcome to Deep Tech 315. Our first topic this week is Tesla deliveries. They came in shy of the whisper number. The whisper number, to be exact, was 501K. They came in at 496. The imprint number, if anyone cares, was 506. But that 496 number implies 2% growth. The deliveries year over year from 24 to 23 were basically flattish. And one other piece here is that production was down 2% quarter over quarter. Now, it was up 13% in the September quarter over the June quarter, and down 5% in the March to June quarter. So that production number kind of bumps up and down. This number surprised me. I was expecting upside to the whisper, but downside to the imprint number. We called some Tesla stores earlier in the week. There were basically no promotions going on. There were fractional 3 months of free FSD and supercharging. They weren't really doing any incentives. And then we looked online, and they're basically, between San Francisco and New York, there are basically no Teslas to be found at their site. So they weren't being very aggressive, but here we are, 496, up 2%. Stock traded down as much as 8% on that news, has kind of rebounded. And since they reported that delivery number, Tesla shares are down 2.5%. That compares to the NASDAQ, which is up just over 1% during that same period. And so kind of when you put all this together and what pops out on the other side?
I mean, the way that Tesla has been trading over the last 2 months, not just the last day or two, it's hard to think that these numbers matter much at all for the short term of the stock, because the stock's up 60+% since the election. Obviously, Elon has a great relationship, at least it seems like he has a great relationship with President-elect Trump. And I think that the stock, Tesla stock, has kind of been the trade. You know, if you believe in the new administration, if you're optimistic about the administration, Tesla's always had a little bit of a meme, community to it too. It's just been working. And so my guess is in a week, nobody's going to care about these numbers. And we probably go back more to the narrative around, how potentially could Tesla benefit in this new regime.
Canaccord analyst George Canarica said Tesla is still a buy despite annual delivery drops. George Canarica said, despite weaker than expected deliveries, we are sticking with our buy and raising our price target. We feel that this multiple is justified based on the multiples and growth rate of Tesla's combination set, which we deem to be a group of mega cap tech stocks, including Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, and Nvidia. Longer term, Tesla has a generational set of growth opportunities ahead, including EVs, autonomous AI, energy storage, and robotics. Tesla said on Thursday it produced about 459,000 vehicles and delivered a record of 495,570 vehicles in Q4. The electric automaker said it deployed 11.0 gigawatt hours of energy storage in Q4, also a record. Tesla produced 439,718 Model 3 and Model Ys and delivered 471,930 in Q4, while it produced 22,727 and delivered 23,640 of all other models. Tesla delivered 1.704 million vehicles for all of 2024, falling short of analyst estimates and lagging the year earlier total. Energy storage deployment for the year were 31.4 gigawatt hours, and the company is slated to report fourth quarter earnings after market close on January 29th. Now, market chatter. Tesla's sales in China reached record highs in 2024. Tesla's sales increased in China 8.8% to a record high of more than 657,000 cars in 2024, while its annual global deliveries fell for the first time, Reuters reported. In December, Tesla China sales increased 12.8% from a month earlier to a record high of 83,000 units, according to Tesla China. In 2024, Tesla delivered 36.7% of its cars to consumers in China, while global deliveries fell 1.1% and exports from China declined 24%. Tesla China made EV sales in December decreased 0.4% from a year earlier to 93,766 units, according to data from the China Passenger Car Association. Now listen to this. Musk says Cybertruck blunted impact of Las Vegas explosion. This is what was said in the news. Elon Musk on Wednesday defended his company's car design following an apparent New Year's attack in Las Vegas using an explosive-filled Cybertruck. Elon said the evil knuckleheads picked the wrong vehicle for a terrorist attack. The Cybertruck actually contained the explosion and directed the blast upwards. Not even the glass doors of the lobby were broken. Immediately after the explosion, Musk said Tesla's entire senior management team was investigating the matter. "We've never seen anything like this," he wrote. He later described the explosion as an apparent act of terrorism caused by a very large fireworks or a bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck and is unrelated to the vehicle itself. He also noted that both the Cybertruck and the Ford F-150 used in the deadly New Year's Eve attack in New Orleans were rented using the peer-to-peer car-sharing application Turo. "Perhaps they're linked in some way," he wrote. Well, it doesn't matter how the news is trying to manipulate this. If you think about it, the Cybertruck is kind of an armored vehicle. It has bulletproof windows, at least some do, and you can't penetrate it with the gunshots. And yes, it was directed to Musk, obviously by using a Cybertruck, and someone died and many were injured, and it's so sad, which also makes me wonder why there's so much hate in the world. But in my opinion, this would have been way worse if a regular car or even a regular Tesla would have been involved. Do you agree? Now, Dow Jones Newswire. Tesla new model rollout could lift demand. Tesla's fourth quarter and full year delivery missed beared expectations, but the company could see wins from the launch of new, more affordable models this year, the analyst said. Those potential launches could be a demand catalyst, even if deliveries will likely be lumpy due to the rollout of the new models. We also believe growth in the energy business, launching and scaling a robotaxi business, and expanding the capabilities and use of the Optimus are additional milestones to watch for, he said. What do you think about the delivery numbers? Will Tesla perform better in 2025? Also, I think once the lower cost vehicles launch, numbers will change a bit. Now, what is your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you would like to see what I think is Tesla's most amazing product so far, you could watch this.